Colin, you're very welcome to Ballymena Showgrounds. Jim Irvin's first signing as new manager. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's good. It's great to get it done. It all happened fairly quickly. Obviously, left Cliftonville last Tuesday. Was released from there and got speaking to Jim during the week, and we met up, and it all happened pretty quickly. And delighted to sign for Jim, delighted to sign for the club, and keep the Irish League career going on. And I'm buzzing to get started here in a couple of weeks in pre-season.
Yeah, and as you say, Cliftonville last 2 years, and a couple of Player of the Month awards, and chipped in with a few goals. 53 appearances, I think. There's certainly anybody that thought that you were coming towards the end of your career were sorely mistaken.
Yeah, and I think probably that was the whole point. When I went to Cliftonville, I think when I left Glenavon, people thought I was on the wind down, and went there to prove people wrong. And I'm spoke to Jim about it. I'm probably doing the same coming here. There's always people who doubt you and think you're not capable anymore, given your age. But I think it proves that Cliftonville I'm more than capable of playing at a high level still in a year in the Irish League, and I plan on doing that for at least another year here at Ballymena.
And over 600, maybe nearly 650 appearances within the Irish League over the last 20 years. You're bringing a lot of experience to the club with that.
Yeah, I've been around now, so I think getting into my 22nd season in Irish League football, and aside from all the experience, I want to bring quality on the pitch too. I want to, first and foremost, I want to make sure I'm in a position and fit enough, strong enough to go out and give Jim and the team as much as I can in terms of performances, and then with that pass on some experiences to the younger lads and try and to encourage them and help them along the way.
And Jim's been saying very much last week and since he came in that the squad this year will be a mixture of that experience and young players, but you certainly have no fear of keeping up with the young boys.
No, certainly not. There's plenty of them at Cliftonville to keep up with, and I held my own there, and it's good. Younger lads around older players, they keep you young. In terms of you have to put it in and training to keep up with them. You have to work hard or you'll be left behind, and that suits me. It's great, and like I say, I can hopefully pass on a few wee bits and pieces here and there to those younger lads to help them on their way. And if they can do a bit of running for me on a Saturday and then get in around you and stuff, it's great. So it works out well. So hopefully, when we get into pre-season here, when we get a look at the squad and see what we have and get into some pre-season games, that we give me a chance to bed in and see what it's all about. And I'm looking forward really to August and the league starting. Pre-season's pre-season, it has to be done. But I'm really looking forward to August and the league kicking off.
And obviously over the years you have played Ballymena many times here and at Seaview, at Solitude, and at Moorview. And what excites you about playing at the showgrounds and the supporters here?
Yeah, I think you look at the facilities here. In terms of what the infrastructure they've got. The ground, the training facilities, the pitch, and Ballymena have always had a big support. Particularly when they're doing well. I covered the radio for the Irish Cup final and they brought out a massive crowd that day. So the support's in the town. It's up to us as a team and to go out and try and give them something to come to the showgrounds for, and that's something to cheer for and celebrate. So that will be the plan from us. And over the years coming here, it's always been tough games that you've had too. We need to make it a fortress this season. A lot of it's cliche, a lot of players and people say that, but your home form's massive in football, and anything you pick up on the road's a bonus. So we need to make sure that we, when teams come here, that they're not in for an easy ride. And I'm sure with Jim and the coaching staff, that will be the plan.